The power of a fresh start is something that cannot be underestimated. It's a profound moment of renewal, a moment where you can pause and take stock of your life, your choices, and your direction. It's an opportunity to wipe the slate clean, to let go of the baggage that may have been weighing you down, and to step into a new chapter with a sense of hope and purpose. A fresh start is not just about beginning again, it's about beginning with intention, with clarity, and with a vision that is untainted by the mistakes, regrets, or disappointments of the past. It's about understanding that every day presents you with the chance to reset your mindset, to reframe your challenges, and to reimagine your possibilities. When you embrace the power of a fresh start, you give yourself permission to grow beyond the limitations that once held you back. You're no longer bound by the perceptions of who you were or what you've done. Instead, you step into the potential of who you can become. You see, a fresh start is not just a do-over, it's a transformation. It's a mental and emotional shift that allows you to rise above your previous experiences, your past failures, and even your past successes. It allows you to redefine your narrative, to take control of your story, and to decide with intention where you want to go from here. There's a certain beauty in the simplicity of a fresh start. It doesn't require perfection. It doesn't demand that you have all the answers. It only asks that you be willing to take that first step, to commit to the process, and to trust that with each new beginning comes new opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming. The power of a fresh start lies in its ability to reignite your passion, to renew your energy, and to restore your belief in what is possible for your life. It's a chance to recalibrate your goals, to refocus your priorities, and to realign yourself with your deepest values and desires. So, a fresh start can happen at any moment, not just at the beginning of a new year or after a significant life event. It can happen when you wake up one morning and decide that today will be different. It can happen when you choose to see a setback not as the end, but as the beginning of something new. It can happen when you let go of the fear of failure and instead embrace the excitement of possibility. Each fresh start is a doorway to a new path, a new perspective, a new journey. The power lies in your willingness to walk through that door, to embrace the unknown, and to trust that whatever lies ahead will be better because you've chosen to begin again with purpose and with hope. It's important to remember that a fresh start is not a one-time event. It's a mindset, a way of approaching life that allows you to continually grow, evolve, and improve. You don't have to wait for a crisis or a failure to reset and start over. You can choose a fresh start whenever you feel the need to realign yourself with your goals, your vision, and your purpose. It's about taking control of your life, being proactive about your future, and understanding that every moment is a chance to create something new, something better. A fresh start doesn't mean forgetting the past, but it does mean not letting the past define your future. It means learning from your experiences, both good and bad, and using those lessons to fuel your growth moving forward. It's about recognizing that the person you were yesterday is not the person you have to be today, and the choices you made before don't have to dictate the choices you make now. Each fresh start is a powerful reminder that you have the ability to change, to grow, and to become the person you were always meant to be. When you embrace the power of a fresh start, you take control of your life in a way that is both empowering and liberating. You realize that no matter what has happened in the past, you are not bound by it. You have the ability to reset, to restart, and to refocus at any time. And with that comes the freedom to create a life that is more aligned with your true self, your true desires, and your true potential. Letting go of past failures is one of the most difficult but necessary steps on the journey toward personal growth and success. Failure, by its very nature, has a way of lingering in our minds, replaying itself over and over again like an echo that refuses to fade. It can become a constant reminder of what went wrong, of the opportunities missed, of the goals not achieved. But holding on to failure can trap us in a cycle of regret, guilt, and self-doubt, making it nearly impossible to move forward. The weight of past mistakes can become so heavy that it slows down our progress, clouds our judgment, and prevents us from seeing the new possibilities that lie ahead. Letting go of past failures is not about erasing them or pretending they didn't happen. It's about releasing the emotional grip they have on you. It's about acknowledging that those failures were a part of your journey, but they are not the entirety of your story. When you hold on to failure, you allow it to define you, to shape your identity in ways that limit your potential. You begin to view yourself through the lens of what went wrong instead of what could go right. Every new opportunity is approached with hesitation. Every decision is clouded by the fear of repeating the past, and every step forward is met with the doubt that you might stumble again. But when you choose to let go, you free yourself from the burden of carrying those experiences into your future. Letting go requires a shift in perspective. It means viewing failure not as a permanent condition, but as a temporary setback, a learning experience, a stepping stone towards something greater. It's about recognizing that failure is not the end of the road, but a part of the process of growth and improvement. Every failure contains valuable lessons if you're willing to look for them. But those lessons can only be fully realized when you detach from the emotional weight of the failure itself. When you hold on to the pain, the disappointment, or the embarrassment of what went wrong, it's like trying to walk forward while constantly looking over your shoulder. You can't see the road ahead because you're too focused on the past. Letting go of past failures also means forgiving yourself. Often we are our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards of perfection. When we fall short, we punish ourselves mentally and emotionally, replaying our mistakes and criticizing every misstep. But this internal dialogue of self-blame only reinforces the power that failure holds over us. Letting go involves extending grace to yourself, recognizing that you are human, that mistakes are part of life, and that failure is not a reflection of your worth or your potential. It's about understanding that the person you were when you made that mistake is not the person you are now, and that with each day you have the opportunity to grow, to change, and to make better choices. The process of letting go also involves releasing the attachment to outcomes that didn't go as planned. Sometimes we become so fixated on what we thought should have happened that we forget to embrace the present and the future possibilities. We get stuck in the what ifs. What if I had done this differently? What if I hadn't made that choice? What if I had succeeded instead of failed? But living in the what ifs keeps you anchored to a reality that no longer exists. It prevents you from seeing the opportunities that are available to you right now. Letting go of past failures is about accepting what happened, understanding that it's in the past, and releasing the need to rewrite history. It's about choosing to focus on the present moment and the choices you can make moving forward. Letting go also requires patience and persistence. It's not a one-time decision, but a continuous process. The memory of failure may resurface from time to time, but each time it does, you have the opportunity to choose how you will respond. Will you allow it to pull you back into a place of fear and doubt, or will you use it as a reminder of how far you've come and the lessons you've learned? Letting go is not about forgetting the failure, but about detaching from the emotional weight it carries. It's about choosing to see the failure for what it is, an experience that shaped you, but not one that defines you. And as you let go of past failures, you begin to open yourself up to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new successes. When you're no longer burdened by the fear of repeating past mistakes, you approach life with a sense of freedom and curiosity. You're willing to take risks again, to step out of your comfort zone, to try new things, and to embrace the uncertainty of the future. Letting go of failure allows you to shift your focus from what went wrong to what could go right, from what you've lost to what you can gain. It's a powerful act of self-liberation that allows you to reclaim your potential, to reignite your passion, and to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are no longer bound by the past. Clarity in vision is one of the most critical elements in the pursuit of any goal or dream. When you have clarity in vision, it means you're able to see exactly where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and what steps are necessary to get there. It's not just about having a vague idea or a loose collection of ambitions. It's about having a detailed, focused, and well-defined picture of the future you desire. Clarity in vision allows you to cut through the noise and distractions of life and focus all your energy, effort, and attention on the path that will lead you to your destination. It's like standing on a mountaintop and being able to see the entire landscape in front of you, knowing where each road will take you and what obstacles you'll need to navigate. When your vision is clear, everything else becomes secondary, and you can prioritize your actions based on what will bring you closer to achieving your desired outcome. The power of clarity and vision lies in its ability to guide your decisions and actions. When you know exactly what you want, you are less likely to be swayed by outside influences or distracted by opportunities that don't align with your goals. You develop a laser-like focus that keeps you moving forward, even in the face of challenges or setbacks. Clarity brings with it a sense of purpose, a deeper understanding of why you are pursuing what you are pursuing, and it helps you stay motivated when the journey gets tough. Without clarity, it's easy to drift, to lose direction, and to waste time on things that don't matter. You may find yourself taking detours trying to please others or chasing after short-term rewards, all the while moving further away from the vision you truly desire. But with clarity, you are able to stay on course, to make decisions that are aligned with your long-term goals and to avoid the distractions that can derail your progress. Clarity in vision also helps you to set realistic and achievable goals. When you have a clear picture of where you want to go, you can break that vision down into smaller, actionable steps that will get you there. You're able to see the bigger picture, but you're also able to map out the details of how to achieve it. This is important because big dreams can often feel overwhelming or unattainable if you don't have a clear plan for how to reach them. But when your vision is clear, you can take a step-by-step approach, knowing that each action you take is bringing you closer to your desired outcome. This process of breaking down your vision into manageable steps helps to build momentum and keeps you moving forward with confidence and purpose. Another important aspect of clarity in vision is that it gives you the ability to anticipate obstacles and challenges before they arise. When you have a clear sense of where you're going, you can identify potential roadblocks along the way and develop strategies to overcome them. You're able to foresee the challenges that might arise and prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and practically for how to handle them. This foresight gives you a sense of control over your journey and helps you to stay calm and focused when difficulties inevitably come your way. Without clarity, obstacles can feel overwhelming or insurmountable, but with a clear vision, you see them as temporary hurdles that can be navigated with the right mindset and approach. You remain resilient because you know that the bigger picture is still in focus and no challenge is significant enough to derail your progress. Clarity in vision also strengthens your resilience and determination. When you have a crystal clear vision of what you want, you are more likely to persevere in the face of adversity. Your vision becomes your anchor, your guiding light, and no matter how difficult the journey becomes, you remain steadfast because you know exactly what you are working toward. That clarity gives you the strength to push through challenges, to keep going when others might give up, and to stay committed even when the results aren't immediate. It provides you with the internal motivation to keep moving forward, knowing that every setback is just a part of the journey and that your vision is worth the effort. This kind of resilience is essential in any pursuit because there will always be moments of doubt, frustration, or fatigue. But with clarity and vision, you are able to rise above those moments, refocusing your energy on the bigger picture and staying true to your path. Clarity in vision also attracts the right opportunities and people into your life. When you are clear about what you want, you begin to naturally align with those who share your goals and values, and doors begin to open that are in line with your vision. The universe has a way of bringing the right resources, mentors, and opportunities into your life when you are focused on a specific outcome. People are drawn to clarity and purpose, and when you are clear about what you want, you project confidence and determination, which in turn attracts the support and resources you need to succeed. It's as if the world around you begins to conspire in your favor, helping to bring your vision to life because you've taken the time to define it so clearly. Clarity in vision also fosters a sense of inner peace and confidence. When you are clear about what you want, you no longer feel the need to compare yourself to others or to seek external validation for your choices. You know where you're headed, and you trust that the path you're on is the right one for you. This sense of certainty allows you to navigate your journey with a calm and focused mind, free from the distractions of doubt or insecurity. You stop worrying about what others think or whether you're on the right path because you've defined your path for yourself. This internal clarity brings with it a sense of freedom and empowerment, allowing you to move forward with confidence and determination, knowing that you are in control of your own destiny. Lastly, clarity and vision enables you to stay adaptable and flexible in your approach. While your vision remains constant, the path to achieving it may change over time. Challenges may arise that require you to adjust your strategy, but when your vision is clear, you can make those adjustments without losing sight of your ultimate goal. Clarity allows you to remain focused on the end result while being open to new possibilities and solutions along the way. It helps you to stay grounded in your purpose while remaining agile in your execution, ensuring that you are always moving forward no matter what challenges or changes come your way. The courage to begin again is one of the most powerful acts a person can undertake, yet it is also one of the most challenging. It requires an immense amount of inner strength to pick yourself up after you've experienced a setback, failure, or disappointment, and to say, I will try again. The very thought of starting over can be overwhelming, as it brings with it the weight of past mistakes, the fear of future failure, and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. But the courage to begin again is not just about taking a step forward, it's about believing in yourself despite the odds, despite the setbacks, and despite the voice inside that may be telling you to give up. It's about recognizing that each new beginning holds the possibility of growth, transformation, and success, even if you cannot see it right away. When you decide to begin again, you are making a statement that your past does not define your future, that your failures do not determine your worth, and that you are capable of creating a new path, no matter how difficult the journey has been up to this point. This courage comes from an inner conviction that life is not linear, that setbacks are not permanent, and that the ability to rise again is within each of us. It's a recognition that starting over is not a sign of weakness or defeat, but a testament to your resilience, your determination, and your willingness to keep moving forward, even when the road is uncertain. To begin again is to embrace the possibility of a fresh start, a new direction, and an opportunity to create something different, something better than what was before. The courage to begin again also requires you to confront the fear of failure head on. Many times we hesitate to start anew because we are afraid that we will make the same mistakes or encounter the same challenges that caused us to stumble in the past. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, keeping us stuck in a cycle of inaction where we are too afraid to move forward because we don't want to experience the pain of failing again. But courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite the fear. It's about acknowledging that failure is a possibility, but choosing to try anyway because the potential for success is worth the risk. Courage is understanding that even if you stumble again, you will have learned something valuable along the way, and each new attempt brings you closer to where you want to be. It's about choosing progress over perfection, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. The courage to begin again also requires a deep sense of faith in yourself and in the process. It's easy to doubt yourself after you've experienced a failure, to question your abilities, and to wonder if you're really capable of achieving your goals. But to begin again, you must silence that doubt and tap into the belief that you are more than your past, more than your mistakes, and more than your setbacks. You must trust that you have the strength, the skills, and the wisdom to navigate the challenges ahead, even if you don't have all the answers right now. This faith in yourself is what propels you forward, allowing you to take the first step even when the path is unclear. It's about trusting that with each step you take, the way will become clearer, and that the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will start to shrink as you gain momentum and confidence. Beginning again also requires a willingness to let go of the past. Sometimes we hold on so tightly to what was to the way things used to be that we miss out on the new opportunities that are right in front of us. We become so fixated on the past that we're unable to fully embrace the present or to see the potential of the future. But the courage to begin again involves releasing the grip of the past and allowing yourself to move forward unburdened by regret, guilt, or disappointment. It's about accepting that what's done is done. And while you cannot change the past, you can choose how you move forward. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself from the emotional weight of past experiences so that you can approach your new beginning with a clear mind and an open heart. The courage to begin again also requires a deep sense of humility. It's about recognizing that you don't have all the answers, that you may stumble along the way, and that the road ahead may not be easy. But this humility is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It's about being honest with yourself about where you are, what you need to work on, and where you need help. It's about being willing to learn from your mistakes, to seek guidance when necessary, and to approach each new beginning with a sense of curiosity and openness rather than fear and hesitation. Humility allows you to start anew without the burden of ego, knowing that the process of beginning again is not about proving yourself to others, but about becoming the best version of yourself. The courage to begin again also comes from a place of hope. It's about believing that no matter how many times you've fallen, there is always the possibility of rising again. Hope is what keeps you moving forward when everything else seems uncertain. It's the light at the end of the tunnel that reminds you that even in the darkest moments, there is always the potential for a new beginning, for a fresh start, for a chance to create something beautiful out of the ashes of what was. Hope is what gives you the strength to keep going, to keep trying, and to keep believing that better days are ahead. Without hope, it's easy to give in to despair, to believe that things will never get better, that you will never succeed. But with hope, you are able to see the potential in every new beginning, the possibility in every setback, and the opportunity in every challenge. The courage to begin again is also about embracing the unknown. Starting over means stepping into uncharted territory where the outcome is uncertain and the path is not always clear. But it is in the unknown that true growth and transformation occur. When you are willing to step outside of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to embrace the uncertainty of a new beginning, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities that you may have never considered before. The unknown is not something to be feared, it is something to be embraced, for it is in the unknown that you discover your true potential, your inner strength, and your capacity to overcome challenges. The courage to begin again means being willing to venture into the unknown with an open mind and a courageous heart, trusting that whatever lies ahead, you have the strength to face it and the wisdom to navigate it. The courage to begin again also means recognizing that every new beginning is an opportunity for growth. It's about understanding that the process of starting over is not a step backward, but a step forward toward becoming the person you are meant to be. Each new beginning brings with it new lessons, new experiences, and new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. The courage to begin again is about embracing the journey, knowing that the destination is not as important as the growth that occurs along the way. It's about recognizing that each new beginning, no matter how challenging, is a chance to evolve, to learn, and to become stronger and wiser. The courage to begin again is not just about reaching a goal, it's about becoming the person you need to be to achieve that goal. Discipline and refocusing is the anchor that keeps you grounded in the midst of distractions, setbacks, and the noise that life throws your way. It's not enough to simply decide that you want to change, to reset your goals or restart your journey without discipline. Even the best intentions will fall by the wayside. Discipline is what carries you through when motivation wanes and when the initial excitement of a new beginning starts to fade. It's the commitment to staying on course, no matter how tempting it may be to stray or give up. Discipline requires a conscious effort to remain focused on what truly matters, to block out the distractions, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear or the obstacles seem overwhelming. It's about training your mind to stay locked on the vision you've set for yourself, to return to it again and again, no matter how many times you may be pulled off course. To develop discipline in refocusing, you must first understand that focus is not a one-time decision, it's an ongoing practice. Every day, you are faced with countless choices and distractions that can pull you away from your goals, and it takes discipline to continually bring your attention back to what truly matters. This is not always easy, especially when the distractions are immediate and the rewards of staying focused seem distant. But discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's about making the hard choices day after day that align with your long-term vision, even when those choices may not bring immediate gratification. Discipline in refocusing means being willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain, to resist the temptation to take the easy way out, and to stay committed to the process of growth and improvement, no matter how difficult it may be. Discipline also requires a level of self-awareness that allows you to recognize when you've lost focus and need to course correct. It's not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about being able to catch yourself when you start to drift and have the mental toughness to bring yourself back on track. This kind of self-discipline requires honesty with yourself, the ability to admit when you've been distracted or when you've let things slide, and the willingness to take responsibility for your actions. It's easy to make excuses or blame external factors for losing focus, but true discipline comes from within. It's about holding yourself accountable, setting boundaries for your time and energy, and being willing to do the hard work required to stay on track. Discipline and refocusing is about building habits and routines that support your goals and create an environment where focus becomes second nature. Another key aspect of discipline in refocusing is the ability to manage your time effectively. Time is one of your most valuable resources, and how you use it will determine how far you go in life. Discipline in time management means being intentional about how you spend each hour of your day, prioritizing the tasks that align with your goals, and eliminating activities that do not contribute to your growth. It's about creating a structure for your day that supports your focus, whether that's through setting specific times for work, blocking out distractions, or creating a routine that allows you to consistently make progress toward your objectives. Discipline in time management is about understanding that every moment you spend unfocused is a moment lost, and that the cumulative effect of those moments can add up to missed opportunities and unrealized potential. Discipline in refocusing also requires the ability to set clear boundaries, not just with others, but with yourself. It's easy to get caught up in saying yes to every request, every opportunity, every distraction that comes your way, but without clear boundaries, you will quickly find yourself overwhelmed and unable to focus on what truly matters. Discipline means knowing when to say no, when to protect your time, and when to prioritize your goals above all else. This may require making difficult decisions, such as turning down invitations, limiting your social media usage, or even distancing yourself from people or situations that drain your energy or pull you away from your focus. Discipline in setting boundaries is about understanding that your time and energy are finite resources, and that in order to achieve your goals, you must be willing to protect them at all costs. Discipline in refocusing also means being able to push through discomfort. The process of refocusing often requires you to step outside of your comfort zone, to do things that are challenging or unfamiliar, and to face obstacles that may test your resolve. It's easy to lose focus when the going gets tough, when you encounter setbacks or resistance, or when you're faced with tasks that are difficult or uncomfortable. But discipline is what allows you to keep going, to stay focused on the bigger picture, even when the immediate path feels difficult. It's about embracing the discomfort, knowing that growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and that the challenges you face along the way are an integral part of your journey. Discipline in refocusing means being willing to do the hard things, to stay committed to the process, and to push through the resistance, knowing that on the other side of discomfort lies growth and success. Discipline in refocusing also involves consistency. It's not enough to focus for a day, a week, or even a month. True discipline requires a sustained effort over time. Consistency is the key to making real progress, and it's the small daily actions that add up to big results over time. Discipline in consistency means showing up for yourself every single day, even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't immediately visible, even when the process feels slow or tedious. It's about committing to the long game, knowing that success is not a sprint but a marathon, and that every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. Consistency requires patience, persistence, and a deep belief in the value of the process, knowing that the rewards of discipline will come in time. Discipline in refocusing also requires the ability to prioritize your mental and physical well being. It's impossible to maintain focus if you're running on empty, if you're neglecting your health, or if you're allowing stress and burnout to take over. Discipline means taking care of yourself, ensuring that you have the energy, clarity, and resilience to stay focused on your goals. This may mean setting aside time for rest, for exercise, for meditation, or for activities that replenish your energy and keep you grounded. It's about recognizing that your mind and body are your greatest assets, and that in order to maintain focus and discipline, you must take care of them. Discipline in self care is about creating a balance between work and rest, between focus and relaxation, so that you can sustain your efforts over the long term without burning out or losing sight of your goals. Discipline in refocusing also involves being able to detach from the outcome. It's easy to get so focused on the end result that you lose sight of the process, to become so fixated on achieving your goal that you become frustrated or discouraged when things don't go according to plan. But true discipline means being able to stay focused on the task at hand, regardless of the immediate outcome. It's about trusting the process, knowing that every step you take, every effort you make is moving you closer to your goal, even if the results aren't immediately visible. Discipline In detachment means being willing to put in the work without getting caught up in the need for immediate gratification or validation. It's about staying committed to the process, trusting that the results will come in time, and knowing that your focus and discipline will pay off in the long run. Finally, discipline and refocusing is about perseverance. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the obstacles seem too great, or when the distractions become overwhelming. But discipline is what keeps you going in those moments. It's the inner resolve to keep pushing forward, to keep refocusing on your goals, no matter how many times you may be pulled off course. It's about understanding that setbacks are a natural part of the journey and that the true measure of success is not in never failing, but in always getting back up and continuing to move forward. Discipline and perseverance means staying the course no matter how difficult the journey may become, and trusting that your focus, your effort, and your commitment will eventually lead you to success. It's about refusing to give up no matter how many times you may falter, and knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. In conclusion, the journey to reset, restart, and refocus is a powerful process of transformation demanding courage, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to growth. It begins with embracing the power of a fresh start, letting go of past failures, and gaining clarity and vision. It requires the courage to begin again and the discipline to stay focused, even in the face of distractions and challenges. This path is not about perfection, but about persistence, constantly refocusing, adjusting, and moving forward. The discipline to maintain that focus day after day is what ultimately leads to success, growth, and the fulfillment of your true potential. Each step you take is a testament to your determination to rise above the past and create a future aligned with your deepest goals and highest calling.